Hi YouTube friends! Every single time you go live, you're losing audio quality that you'll never get back. Not because of your microphone and not because of your interface, but because of what happens after you hit record. And most streamers have no idea it's happening. If you've ever watched back a live stream recording and thought, why does my audio sound so different from my actual stream? This video is going to show you exactly why. Now, DaVinci Resolve has a feature set inside Fairlight that addresses this at a level that OBS filters simply can't touch. And nobody in the streaming space is really talking about this, so I'm going to talk about it today. So you know what? Let's get to it! I've been live streaming for a long time, and OBS has been my production hub for pretty much all of it. And the audio filters inside OBS, the noise suppression, the compressor, the limiter, they do a solid job of keeping your stream sounding clean in real time. But here's the thing, those filters are processing your audio on the fly while you're live. They're making split-second decisions. The noise suppression doesn't know the difference between your keyboard and your consonants. The compressor doesn't know when you lean back from your microphone. What Fairlight lets you do is completely different. You're working with the recorded file after the fact with full precision at every point in the timeline. And by the way, we're going to be using DaVinci Resolve here. Everything I'm showing you today is in the absolute free version. There is a link down below in the description. Now, I bet you didn't know that there's a loudness standard that YouTube enforces on every single video you upload. It's called LUFS, L-U-F-S, Loudness Units Full Scale. That's what it stands for, and YouTube targets -14 LUFS. If your video is louder than that, YouTube automatically turns it down. And if it's quieter, it gets left alone. Most streamers record a live stream, export it, and upload it without ever measuring their audio level, not even once. They assume OBS handled it. But OBS mixes for real-time streaming, not for YouTube's LUFS standards. Those are two completely different targets. What that means in practice is that your carefully set audio levels on stream may be getting compressed by YouTube on upload without you even realizing it. Or your audio is sitting so low that viewers are reaching out for their volume controls the second they click on your video. This is the problem that Fairlight solves, and it takes almost no time at all. When you bring your stream recording into DaVinci Resolve and click over to the Fairlight page, this tab right here, you're looking at a professional audio post-production environment. This isn't an audio filter panel tacked onto a video editor. This is a full mixing board. And the tools available here are the same category of tools used in broadcast post-production. But you don't need to worry about all that stuff. I'm gonna keep it really simple and walk you through two specific things inside Fairlight that are going to change how your stream recordings sound. Now, the first is the loudness meter and the second is the noise reduction plugin. Now, neither of these requires a plugin purchase. Both are built into DaVinci Resolve, including the free version. Let's start with the loudness meter. Once you're in Fairlight, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. So Inspector will put this bar over here on and off, and Mixer will put this mixer on and off. But we have our loudness right here with some control stuff, and that is controlled by meters. So you could turn it on and off right there, but we want it on. And then all we have to do is hit the space bar and we'll see our loudness meter come to life. This meter is going to show you your integrated LUFS. That's the average loudness of the entire clip. For YouTube, you want this landing right around -14. Sitting at -20, that's too quiet. -9, YouTube is gonna push it down. The fix is really simple. You just go up here where it says loudness. Let me show you what happens when we play it. It gives us our numbers right here. But we want to set what the standard is supposed to be. So we're going to click these three dots here and we're going to select YouTube. because that's generally what we're going to be exporting for. And now you can see that -14 is right here, and that's what it's going to kind of try to adjust to. And we're going to make sure we force it to adjust to that when we export this clip, which we're going to do when we export. But for now, that's all we need to worry about as far as the audio LUFS are concerned. Now that one step alone is something most content creators, streamers especially, never actually do. And it's the difference between audio that sounds professional and audio that sounds like it was recorded in a hallway. Now for the one that's going to make a bigger visual difference. And I say visual because you'll actually see it in the waveform. Find a section of your recording where there's no talking, just background noise. PC fans, room tone, whatever your room sounds like when it's quiet. Now you want to highlight just that section. Then go to Fairlight FX, scroll down to noise reduction, and drag it onto your track. Click Learn. Fairlight is going to analyze that silence and build a noise profile. Then you hit stop and now play back a section where you're talking. The background noise is totally gone and your voice is crystal clear. So what we just did there is the plugin learned the frequency and signature of your room noise and pulled it out of the entire track. The one last step to put all this together is we're going to go out into export, which is this one right here, deliver. And we want to drop our preset down and select YouTube. I film in 4K, so I'm going to select that one. You're going to put your title here, and you're going to obviously put where you want the video to actually go right here. But then you want to come down here, and normally this will be unchecked. But we want to check normalize audio, and automatically it's normalized to a standard. And you can see that the standard here is YouTube. And the reason why the standard here is YouTube is because we set it to be the standard right here. So we set the standard, and now when we deliver, it's going to force it to normalize that audio to the standard. So we know it's going to be right. And you can see our target level here and our LUFS right here. So all we have to do is then add this to the render queue and render all. And we have removed the noise and we've fixed the actual audio levels. Now this is the level of control that real-time OBS filters can't give you because OBS is guessing and Fairlight is learning. So if you're repurposing your live stream recordings into YouTube content, and you should be, the Fairlight page inside DaVinci Resolve is the step that separates the stream from a published video. Loudness normalization gets your levels right for the platform. Noise reduction cleans up what your streaming environment left behind. Both tools are free. Both are inside the software that you're already editing in. Now, what would you like to see me cover for live streaming production? Let me know about it down in the comments. Now, if you're still working out your recording workflow inside OBS, you should check this video out, and that'll walk you through my process entirely. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Fire Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.